episode 1.0 because it's a new episode with the three of us.
New and improved.
It's not it's not a new podcast, but we're black and back nonetheless. So this is the podcast where we don't claim to know everything. We just know what we know. We just speak our truth, and that's that on that. And I'm your host, Jxmmi Kee, and these are my wonderful co-hosts.
I'm Amber. And I'm Alex.
And that's that on that. But if you found us, you need to know where to find us at everywhere else. So Twitter is full Dispod. That is Dis with a D-I-Z, not a S. Don't be dumb. Instagram, Full Disclosure Pod. Our email is fulldisclosurepod@gmail.com. Write us. Ask us questions and we'll address it on the show. You can also send us a voicemail. Don't call the number thinking you're going to talk to one of us because you're not. Just leave a voicemail, leave your question, and we'll get to it when we get to it. But the number is 614-349-1881. 614-349-1881. And also, we have a YouTube coming, and that will be Full Disclosure Podcast. And that's it. You know where to find us. And now.
All right. So every episode, we want to feature a black-owned business. For this episode, we have a product from Olivia. It is Aidi's Lady, and it is a moisturizer. You can find her on Instagram at _Livy. That's _LIVIEE. You can also find her on Facebook at Olivia Riley. This product is whipped with all 100% natural oils such as olive oil, avocado, rosemary, and lavender. It promotes hair growth and seals in moisture like no other product. You can also use it as a deep conditioner, put it in your hair, rinse it out, as well as you can use it for a product to style your hair. So again, if you want to go look at the product, you can go look at her on Instagram at _Livy. That's _LIVIEE.
And hey, Liv girl.
Okay.
So it's been a lot going on since.
Wait, pause. Shot time.
Oh,
I'm like, wait a minute.
Okay.
Been waiting on this.
So shots.
I'm not ready. Wait, hold, let me get this ready.
Oh God.
It's been a while. Guys, I don't drink like that no more. So everybody that used to watch us drink it all the time, I don't drink like that no more. She done just took it.
I sure did.
Dang, okay.
And we didn't want dead air. But, so, it's been a lot going on since we all last got together, and people have been wondering what's been taking so long. And if y'all are living in a bubble or you live on a different planet, you might not be aware of what the fuck is going on outside. There's a whole pandemic going on, and we got kids. So, I mean, that's that on that. Like, I mean, that's niggas is at home working or at work working and then at home with their kids. And in this time, at least I know for me, I wasn't really motivated and I ain't have shit to talk about because it wasn't nothing going on. Like, I did nothing. I ain't go nowhere.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think that the whole COVID thing kind of caught us off guard, and then our schedules conflicted with each other's. So
yeah,
there was never really a time where we could all sit down and just actually do it. But if we would have, it would have been fire.
Yeah, that's a fact.
We're here now.
We're here now. That's all that matters.
Yeah. So just a little bit about us. We've been friends for a while. If y'all didn't know or can't tell. You know, we looking like the new Charlie's Angels. Black hair, long black bangs. Like, no, but anyway. Yeah, so that's how we got together, and we talk all the time anyway. So we decided, you know, bring it to y'all. And if you've been with us, you've heard them before on previous episodes.
Oh,
so yeah, this isn't new, but we decided, you know, just transition and go into something new. For this year, and I know a lot of people have been asking us, and we've been kind of procrastinating, but we're here and we're back and we're black, okay? So back to the news. It's a lot going on, and where do we even start? I mean, there's just so many things. Do we talk about next?
The last month has been like, last 2 months has been real crazy. Like, it was dry, like when COVID first started, and now it's just like shit happening.
I don't know.
Like,
quarantine was lit on the low.
On the low.
at your house?
We
had a few, but this summer wasn't. It wasn't.
It was
nowhere near as what it was supposed to be. Like last summer, that summer was naked.
Yeah.
Period.
Okay.
This summer was. Yeah. It was. I didn't have as many cookouts. We didn't have as many game nights.
We haven't done a game night all year.
Live. We
last
usually
time
live.
I think was New Year's.
Yeah, going into New Year's, and we didn't play not a game because everybody.
No, we played a game on
Did
New
we
Year's.
end up playing
Yeah,
one?
we did.
Did we?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, we did. We played
Celebrity.
Yeah, drunk as fuck. Y'all was aggressive as hell. Got videos. Nah.
So that's just a little bit about us and what we've been doing. You can look forward to seeing us on Tuesdays. That's our drop date as far as audio. We ain't making no promises, but that should be the drop date as far as video is concerned as well. And if not, refer to all socials that we already giving y'all so you know where to fucking find us and when to find us, okay? So, anyway, where you want to start, Alex? Out of all the things we got to talk about, we got a lot of things on the docket, so where do you think we should start?
Honestly, I want to start with Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez.
Oh,
How do y'all feel about that?
Well, you know, I have a quote. Let me pull my quote up.
And then how he came out with the CD, and then how all the music platforms are blocking it, are trying to.
This quote comes directly from Twitter, and this is from Asian the Brat's Twitter. Her page is Asian DA Brat with 3 T's, okay? And she said, "Niggas is the new bitches in 2020. I done seen way too many niggas doing bitch shit and defending bitch nigga shit. Niggas be thinking they look solid. No, you're a bitch, sir." And that's how I feel about Tory Lanez. He's a bitch and a lame and a clown. Cause no matter which way you try to flip the coin, you shot at that girl or something happened where bullets was flying her way to where bullets ended up in her foot and
both feet.
But okay.
I just feel like, why the fuck are you trying to monetize from it? Like, you're really trying to get money off of this like it was some gang war or something. You shot a whole female in her feet. Like, it's not like you was beefing with a guy and then like now y'all doing diss tracks on each other. Like, no, like you literally shot a girl. Like, you shot a whole female and now you want to rap about it, and then you want to rap about other people that feel some type of way about it. We need to get together. We need to get behind our black women. The 3. I don't care if she was aggressive or not. She says she wasn't. She may have been, but it's just the simple fact that you shot her.
Right.
You shot her. You put it up there a notch. Like, up there.
It's
like,
for me, it's not even the monetization of it, because from examples from Kanye to Jay-Z to Beyonce, like, oh, I'll tell y'all my business and my music.
What I was gonna say. Like,
so it's kind of like we don't really get on them about that. So that's not my issue with it.
Somebody.
Yeah. True.
That's a shot.
But you know, they say put it in your music, and I feel like that's what he did.
The problem with him putting it in his music is it doesn't seem like, because I haven't listened to it, I don't plan on listening to it. It doesn't seem like he is apologetic for what happened. It's kind of like, I ain't do that shit.
Yeah, no, he's not.
And fuck all y'all that said whatever. And I still love her or whatever, but I ain't do that shit. It's kind of, that's where it's like, so you being an arrogant little bitch, ain't you? Like, that's where it's like, like, you know, and then like for him to go and address Rick Ross with his own words, the utmost respect, is mad disrespectful. Mad disrespectful. You try to monetize off of this woman, but you address a man for free.
Yeah. With
respect though. Cause really with him saying like, oh, I was flirting with Kylie or whatever the fuck he said within any of them songs, I cannot quote that man directly. I'm not listening to it. Tory, I've been thinking he was a lame since that one interview when he was talking about
where bitch Ross. Oh, okay, never mind. Because when he was on the Breakfast Club, he was talking about they used to share each other's draws.
I've been thinking he was a lame since he did that interview with somebody talking about a girl better not ask him for a bag if she can't do this and all this other shit. That egotistical, misogynistic, narcissistic bullshit that niggas be on. And then let's not forget Tory. Number one, Tory, you ain't slick, motherfucker, because we ain't forgot about how you had Kaylin Garcia whoop that girl's ass. You still fighting that case, bitch. So you do violence against women, and that's why we don't fuck with you. Whether you had the girl beat her up or not, that's here nor there. I'm just saying that was an act that was once again something. Now we ain't gonna say who it was and why she may or may not have deserved that. That might just been her karma.
Right? Yeah, not saying her.
But it just shows the character of Tory Lanez. So him saying he ain't do it, I don't believe that shit because you've already shown that you will get busy with a bitch. Like you'll sick a bitch on her, and then in this instant. You were technically, from what we know, outnumbered. It was Megan and her homegirl, or her ex-homegirl, or
which we don't even know about that situation no more.
Right? Yeah, I want to know what's going on.
They're friends, or they not friends? They beefing, or they not?
They're not friends because I peeped that Kelsey took all of the pictures with her and Megan off of her page. I think there's one picture of her on there, but just because they were at the BET Awards and Kelsey's in that picture, so Tory. He basically was saying that, what the blogs was saying, that him and Kylie was kind of flirting and Megan was salty and got, just getting...
But even with that, this is a sidebar, not out from Tory. I don't want to get away from that point. But what if that was the case? Why would you take your bitch to a party to fuck with other bitches or try to flirt with other bitches and expect her not to get mad? I don't give a fuck who they is. Let's take the fact that these bitches got money, they got fame. Like, if your nigga took you to a party or y'all went to a party and he was flirting with another bitch, we gonna have static when we get in the car. What are you talking about?
Yeah, no.
we gonna argue about that.
I don't give a fuck if don't look at a bitch too long. Like, not even just the conversation thing. Like, don't look at her too long. It's gonna be a problem because then I'm gonna have to say something. Like, no.
So the fact that he would even try to equate it to that nigga, because if she would have been all in whoever the fuck face, you would have been mad.
But you know what's so crazy about what he was saying? Because he also said that that he thinks she don't remember what happened because she was so drunk. First of all, as soon as I get shot in my foot, it's slow. I'm
sobering up.
I'm sober now.
I'm fighting. I'm sobering up. Let alone getting shot. Like, you're right. Like, you know, you ain't gonna remember shit at all.
If I'm in a verbal altercation with someone, I'm sobering up.
Okay, blood be boiling. Alcohol boiled the fuck out. It's gone.
And I've had a lot of things happen to me that have sobered me the fuck up.
Like, that ain't no way.
That are just outside of violence. Like, we ain't even got to violence yet. That like, oh bitch, I'm alert and
ready.
Yeah, like, and that would have been one of them things. Cause we'd be like, hold up, I know this little short little midget bitch ain't flirting with this bitch right in front of my face.
I would have been sober after that.
Like,
wouldn't have been no more drinking.
You would have peeped the scene.
And then even in his song, he like admitted that he was flirting. He admitted and said Kylie was turning him on. So it was that one case and
but there's a way that you to handle yourself. At the end of the day, in regards to men and women getting into altercations, everybody should keep their motherfucking hands to themselves. Unless you expect to get hit. I swing on niggas that I want them to hit me back. Not saying I want a nigga to hit me back, but I'm not going to swing on nobody that I'm not expecting to swing back, male or female. You got to be a dickhead to think that someone ain't going to hit you back just because you a girl, or a bitch ain't going to hit you just because you a nigga. Like, you got to expect to get hit back. So in situations like this, everybody just need to keep their fucking hands to themselves. Yeah. And when you take it to the next level, now you pulling out pistols, niggas is shooting. Like, he took it there.
Yeah. Right. If you could throw a lick, you could take a lick. But even if she did hit him or threw a lick or whatever, he upped it. He upped the ante. He got a gun. It's like damn, you're not gonna choke me out. You're not gonna push me in my face. Like, damn, you're not gonna push me. Like, you just gonna up it out. Like,
and then why the fuck was Tory's security there? That's where I'm confused. If they were in the car with Tory's security, good, fine, boom. Why you didn't have your security handle that situation, whether that was your bitch or not.
Right.
If your bitch got out of pocket and you with security, you have that bitch escorted. That's what they paid him for. Yeah. Like, I'm confused. Speaking Speaking of security, because this would be a good segue. I'm not gonna go into him because that ain't that good of a segue, but we can get into Ari and Moneybagg. Cause clearly them niggas need some security now.
Okay. Let's start off at the birthday when he was looking like he was off of several perks. Like people talking about, oh, he was drunk. Like, nah, that nigga was sweating, fucking yelling, like,
and the
my weave,
like,
get out.
Like if I was Ari, like he had his arm around her, she was like stiff and stuck. Cause like on her hair, one wrong.
First of all, Ari,
I don't like nigga.
You a trooper. You kept your face on and your hair intact, bitch. Salute to you.
Okay.
I don't really give a lot of salutes out, but salute to you, bitch, because you held it down that night because that nigga
pissed.
Got on my nerves.
I know you had a couple of his drops of sweat, your drops of sweat from being mad.
Bitch, you had to cut that nigga food. I know you love him. Because I would have been like, nigga, I know you not that drunk where you can't cut your own motherfucking food. Like, now we have a couple of, like... What's wrong with you? Well, you might want to go back to the room to sleep that off. But with the birthday party, or something happened at a party, or something that was thrown for Moneybagg, and shots got the ringing. Now, if I'm not mistaken, was it 2 people that got shot? A girl and a guy, right?
I don't know. I know for sure it was a girl. Like,
yeah, I know for sure a girl got shot.
A girl got shot and maybe a nigga or a couple of niggas got hit. But regardless of the fact, shots rang out in Las Vegas at the Aria Hotel, which, if you've been to Vegas, that is strange already. Like, niggas shooting in Vegas ain't really, the police be everywhere. I don't know how it is with post-COVID.
I had actually seen something that said that there was a hit out for Moneybagg, and that's why shit was going on. Yeah, that's why it's
I didn't see
thing
that.
after thing.
I seen that on.
It came out today.
Yeah,
which is we record on Sunday, y'all. So don't think it's Tuesday, but yeah, it came out today. And like they were saying, like it's a hit out for him, and somebody was there, and that's why the person, something about the person being in the video, and they were supposed to look out for like when Moneybagg and Ari left the hotel room, they never left. Like it's just a lot. Like, and then like at his birthday for a dinner to start shooting, and then shooting at another event like right after. It's been like less than
right.
a week.
And with the Las Vegas event, Moneybagg and his team, they were saying that they didn't have nothing to do with that. Didn't they say they had nothing to do with that?
Well, the story altogether is sketchy because nobody knows who the fuck was shooting at him. It was just like a random fucking shooting. If I read the articles that I read correctly, it was a random shooting in the middle of Vegas. They were leaving wherever the fuck they was leaving from, or going to wherever they was going to, and niggas got the busted, and then a couple people got hit. So if that's the case, you know, we pray for them folks and hope you pay for all the security you need. But in conjunction to that, since all of this is happening, within what Amber is talking about, there was within the comments or speculation that Moneybagg's baby mama, her clout or reach or her bossed upness or whatever that may be, because I don't know that lady, is the reason why a lot of this is going on.
Yeah, I seen that too.
The light skin one?
No, the heavier set one.
Her name is like Juicy or something?
Juicy. Yeah, Juicy baby. So the rumor is Juicy used to sell pussy on Backpage, okay?
Yeah, but then no. Rumor also is Moneybagg had her selling the pussy.
Yeah, that was how he got his money before he got famous. So that's his bottom bitch from the bottom. And it shows, cause baby, I don't care how well respected you is, sis. I would be going for that. This whole situation is clown. All of it is real clown. And now the baby mama is beefing with Ari because it was some post that came out like, oh, somebody made a post, a fan of Juicy's, or maybe Moneybagg, or Moneybagg and Juicy, said this is what Moneybagg need to be going back to.
Oh, I seen that.
And then Ari basically was like, I ain't doing this internet shit, and fuck that bitch, and blase, blase, blah, blah. I guess Juicy is in Texas of some sort. I don't think she's in Dallas, but she's in Texas of some sort. And you know Moneybagg and them, allegedly, because we don't know. I don't know none of these people. Y'all's business is just out in the street, so I'm here to talk about it. If it wasn't in the street, I wouldn't be able to talk about it. Anyway, Moneybagg and Black Youngster and Yo Gotti, you know they're beefing with Young Dolph and them and Key Glock and them. And they're the cliques that's going back and forth. So it's not them directly, but people affiliated between them is who's shooting back and forth. It's a price tag on heads from what I heard. But, you know, it's all tied into something about some baby mama shit. Because Young Dolph fucked, allegedly, well, he said in his song that he fucked a nigga baby mama. We all know that nigga is Yo Gotti.
Yeah.
The Moneybagg is Yo Gotti's artist, so boom, it's just automatic.
Yeah, of course.
Beef. How would you feel if, like, you couldn't go nowhere with your nigga because y'all getting shot at? Because she shouldn't go outside with him no more. At all.
Yeah, it's just not safe.
Hell nah. The first time is like, okay, but that's
The second time within less than 7 days, can't do it.
Like,
I'm sorry, we might have to break up. I got a baby. I know she's got to be thinking about that. Like, I have a whole son. Like, I love you, nigga, but that would be my word of advice. Or you might love that nigga, but if it's a matter between him and you being able, cause nigga, the streets play dirty, and you know that bitch from where you from. Like, they catch you slipping, you be outside, you have a kid, you outside and shit. Like, I wouldn't risk it for that.
Right.
I ain't saying, I ain't here to I ain't telling nobody.
A bullet don't have a name on it.
in.
They could be trying to shoot at him and shoot you. Like,
And that article also said that the hit is also out on her.
Right.
Oh, no.
You know what it did say that, yeah.
well,
So I would just, play it safe. I don't know nothing about nothing, but what I do know, what I heard was, you should stay at home.
probably stay in the house.
More, I guess niggas with money and dealing with a little bit of violence is Slim Jxmmi from Ray Shrimmer. He has a baby on the way with some girl. Don't know that lady name. But that's here nor there. Allegedly, he whooped her ass and knocked her front tooth out. I mean, it ain't funny to y'all.
No, it's not funny, but like, you could have come on a little more gentle.
That's how I give it up. I mean, it ain't funny, but that's what happened. That's what happened. He whooped her ass and knocked her tooth out. Now, it's already a lot in that statement, but the girl is 6 months pregnant at this time. So, once again, the trend is bitch niggas doing bitch nigga shit. I don't care what that, and then his mama got her raggedy, goofy, dumbass on the internet talking about she's stealing money and
right. Sometimes
she hit him.
Not say anything.
Right.
But behind behind a lot of all these raggedy ass black niggas and niggas period is a raggedy ass mammy telling him what he doing is okay. And that's a prime example. Bitch, you should have just sat there and ate your food, okay? Nobody asked you for your commentary for your raggedy ass son, and I don't expect you to do nothing less but protect him, because that's what the fuck you supposed to do. But he ain't supposed to be running around popping bitches in the mouth.
Right.
With your grandchild, bitch, are you dumb? I'm confused. Is the well-being of this child not a concern of anyone at this point in time? Because I don't understand.
Right.
How y'all feel about that? Like, his mama and...
I mean, first of all, his mom needs to stay out of it anyways. It's their relationship, but at the same time, like, she pregnant, y'all don't need to be fighting. Like, you gotta worry about the health of that baby, like the stress, not alone stress, but the physical part. Like, you hit her hard enough to knock her fucking tooth out.
Yeah, in the face.
Not just popped her lip and like, it was a little swollen. You knocked the fucking tooth out. Like, you hit her hard as fuck. Like, what?
Or probably kept hitting her. That probably would have been one fucking punch.
Knocked her fucking tooth out.
Like,
Like,
was texting her, pleading his case, saying he's sorry.
Yo, these rapper niggas love knocking their bitches' teeth out.
Fixed. Like,
these rapper niggas love knocking their bitches' teeth out.
Lord.
right, you gonna get this tooth fixed.
Okay, the fuck. Well, I'm not walking around
and a
with
lawsuit.
a missing front tooth.
Like, hell no.
My word of
There would
advice:
definitely be a lawsuit.
break up with that nigga.
Okay, his ass.
Speaking of other niggas that like putting their hands on bitches and act like we forgot, Dr. Dre is getting divorced from
This is a real beat ass episode.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking. Like,
But that's what's been
has been. Motherfuckers been around to each other for too long
Yeah.
in this quarantine, and it has to be that. Because it is so fucking much going on between relationships.
these days.
breaking up, all types of shit. I'm just trying to go on somebody's vacation, okay? What's your dream vacation spot? This is random, but
I don't know, like a nice little island.
I don't know, like Bora Bora or something.
yeah.
Yeah, something was like really
Like,
nice
Fiji's
water.
really pretty.
Yeah, Fiji's really pretty too. Something like with some nice water. That's it.
Good views.
Right.
Villas.
For good pictures.
Okay.
That's all I'm worried about.
Yeah, I'm not with the picture shit like
The
that,
pics.
but
I am.
I am. I love a nice picture.
not me. She'll give me a whole motherfucking 40 selfies for 1.5 picture. Like,
Hey.
not 2, but 1.5. Because I kind of like that one, but I'm not going to post it because it's only a kind of. So, yeah, no.
Y'all getting these flicks, okay? I'm flicking it up. I'm back in action, baby. I'm outside, okay? Ratchet baby mama shit. That's my,
Anthem.
But yeah, anyways, Dr. Dre, back to him and divorcing his ex-wife. Well,
no, she's
divorcing him, but she wants a hand, the foot, the leg, the fucking head. Like, she asked for way too much fucking money.
She wants $2 million a month.
I seen a tweet that is definitely me. Like, her putting that she wanted $900,000 for entertainment lets me know I've never been entertained.
Like, girl, if you don't get a motherfucking job or figure something out for your entertainment, bitch, like your entertainment.
I ain't gonna say
this ain't no house bill. Nah, it ain't no house bill. It ain't no phone. Like, none of that. Like, it's not a necessity. I'm not paying for your entertainment.
I feel like if you want all of that, what is the point of divorcing him?
Get your bougie ass on. I feel like no matter what, divorce, whatever, entertainment. I don't give a fuck what type of entertainment that is.
I think her numbers are astronomical.
Nah, you pay for your own shit. That is for you. That has nothing to do with your child. None of that. Entertainment, entertainment. Period. Entertainment. That whole category.
Bitch, I've been entertained since I've been fucking with this nigga.
You.
I want to continue to entertain myself with this one.
Hell no.
That I was with him when he was making
line for me.
What kind of entertainment is she talking about?
Right, like that's a line.
$900,000 a month.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's how I know I ain't never
What type of
been
entertainment are you looking for?
We don't know what rich motherfuckers do. I ain't never seen that type of money, so I don't know what she's thinking of when she talk about $900,000.
My whole thing, I just don't like.
Going to fashion.
I just don't like the whole upkeep lifestyle thing. If you want to upkeep lifestyle, fix it, work it, figure it out with that nigga.
I'm not gonna.
That's it. I don't agree on that. Like, if you don't want to be with that nigga, a lot of people that don't even have the means to have that much money still will break up with somebody or get in a fucking divorce, start from the bottom, build they shit back up. Like, nah, what? Hand out for
those some people.
No, keep a lifestyle up for what? Like, nah, you need to figure it out. If you want to keep on living this lifestyle, you get that lifestyle money.
And she wants that, knowing damn well she signed a prenup. Girl, you ain't getting none of that.
Talking about he ripped it up, so it's not. Like, no. She asking for too much.
I think her number is astronomical.
Why divorce him? Just stay with him.
Stay with him. Figure it out. Work it out. You want all that? Figure it out.
They probably don't like each other for real, and they probably been there liking each other.
Big ass house.
I'll be over here. You be over there. The fuck.
I guess for me, it's them people been together, what, 37 years. That's number one. They've been together for a long ass time.
Sis should have been putting money aside.
Yeah, she definitely should.
We don't know what kind of situation they had put together. That's number one.
30 years this nigga, he been doing shit.
But we don't know what he's been doing. Pee break.
Just a brief intermission.
But just to wrap it up with, I guess the woman beaters of the week. Dr. Dre's wife, good luck to you, sis, and Dr. Dre, good luck to you too. So we're gonna move it on to, I mean, we have some other things written down, but we'll just save that for later. I mean, ain't really much to say about that except that girl's dumb. So we're gonna move on to the letters. So I'm gonna hand it over to them. All I got is advice. I don't want to read.
All right, so we're getting into our fan letters. If you would like to send a letter to us, you can write us on, or actually email us at our email at fulldisclosurepod@gmail.com. That's fulldisclosurepod@gmail.com.
We ain't no spelling bee.
I try to look at my head and see it.
Oh, you can also write us in our DMs on Instagram.
Right, you can also write us on Instagram too. That's Full Disclosure Pod as well. Then you can also call us and leave a voicemail. Number is 614-349-1881. That's 614-349-1881. So yeah, make sure y'all go ahead and send us some stuff because we're going to give you good advice, bad advice, ain't shit advice. If you want to feel better about the ain't shit that you do, then we'll just go ahead and give you that advice. So make sure you send it to us. Alright, so Alex, first letter.
Alright, so our first letter comes from a friend who wants to know if she has a funny friend. It says, "Hi ladies, I have a friend who is very smart. She has a bachelor's and a master's for a specific career field. She got let go by her last employer, and instead of finding a new job, she decided to start her education in the same career field as me. She's never mentioned any interest in this field. She just heard me speaking about the compensation and flexibility of the hours and decided she wanted to do it too. Now we're enrolled in the same classes. She doesn't speak to me about school or even the career field. Even when I said we can be study partners, she gave me a funky look. Am I tripping or is she being funny?"
All right.
Girl, your friend is being funny.
Being funny as fuck. Yeah, I just feel like that's weird, especially because, I mean, if you friends and you taking the same classes, people study together.
Right, you can help each other. It would be easier.
You don't want to help me pass the same thing you gotta pass. Like, what's your reason? Because you still gotta study anyways. So I just feel like on that part, it makes the whole situation funny.
I don't know.
Weird.
Maybe I'm petty, but I feel like her wanting to even go into that field after I said something.
Like, why are you trying to do the same thing as me? You didn't already pay all this and tuition and shit to get your master's, and now you want to throw all that away to do what I'm doing
because I said something.
Because I said why I want to do it. So now you want to do it too. Like,
I just feel like she gonna fall off anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
Let that girl have her fun. But
I would probably be her passion.
I would keep her at a distance because she'll fall off anyway.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, but then
and also be mindful not only with just her, if you continue to be friends with her, because this isn't really that big of a deal to where y'all can't be friends. I would look at her like, oh, bitch, you being a little weird, but like,
I feel like you have friends for certain reasons.
I would definitely say something to her like, hey,
I would let that bitch fall off on her own.
I wouldn't necessarily say anything because you have people in your life for certain things. Like, I have different types of friends. Like, I have the friends that I talk to every day. I have the friends that I ask for advice. I have the friends that I would go out with. I have, like, my friends are grouped into categories. Like, they aren't always all in one. Like, so she could be somebody that you just could talk to, or can't be talked to because obviously she's taking the same career as you. But she's probably just one that you can have a good time with and have fun.
Right. I mean,
and
on the flip side, maybe she just doesn't want to be distracted.
Word of advice for her and everyone else, just be careful, especially when it comes to things in regards to money. Sorry, I'm over here.
Sometimes you gotta move in silence too.
Keep it to yourself. Boom. Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Just keep it to yourself, because certain people they'll jump on the idea because it sounds good, but they really don't know how to execute it. Like, because let's just say, for example, that this is a hairline. You were selling hair, and now she like, oh, I want to sell hair now. Like, but she just want to sell hair. She think it's cute. She thinking of packaging and shit, but you're probably doing research as far as like where you're going to get your product from, how much you need to order, how much of what you need to order. Certain people, you just keep things to yourself because they really are just thinking that it's a pipe dream for them. It's just whatever the fuck. And it just sounds like one of those situations. So me personally, I think she'll just fall off. And just word of advice is sometimes just keep shit under wraps until after you start to execute it.
All right, let's take this shot before we get into the next letter because we're gonna hop in that. Yeah. She can take it forever.
She always takes it forever.
Cause I don't be
mind you,
y'all be coming out.
We're recording late, not only because of Amber, but because of Alex.
How's it my fault?
I was like a whole hour late because I forgot extra stuff at my home. I had to go back home.
But you late all the time. Everywhere you late.
All right, so on to the next.
I was a little late, but no, she wasn't even here. I got here before you.
But you was still late.
I was in the apartment complex.
Yeah, she was already here.
I was
She
already
left
here.
out.
She left, so that don't count. I got here at like 5. I was only like 30 minutes late.
I got here at like what?
No, it was not 5:30. It was like 5. Let me see.
It was like 5:30.
I was like 15 minutes late, but that was it. And then it turned into a whole hour. But all right, so dear friends, I need some advice. My name is, we're gonna say this person's name is Rakia. I don't like my boyfriend, but I don't want to break up with him. We have been together for about 2 years now and been living together for about 6 months. Moving in with him is when I realized I hated him. He's trifling. He constantly leaves the toilet seat up. I have to tell him to take the trash out. He constantly leaves his clothes around the house and his damn friends are always over and I definitely hate them. I feel like I'm in a frat house. Since moving in together, we don't have sex quite as often as we used to because his friends are always over. I do love him. I just don't know how to tell him all this shit has to stop. What should I do?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, I played house when I ain't never did live with a nigga, so this is just not my area of expertise, you know. I believe in having your own set of keys until you get a ring. I don't know what to tell you, sis, because these are probably a couple of things that you should have probably noticed when you was going over there playing house. That's why you got to play a little bit of house first.
But you know what though? Like how you said you want to be married or you need a ring before you move in together. I feel like
No, I need to know what I'm saying.
Yep, I need to know
I ain't saying that you need a ring. I'm just saying I'm closer to the ring side. Like, oh, this is somebody I'm really about to be with. Like, y'all just moved in together, y'all just kind of liking each other or whatever, because that's what it seemed like. Like, y'all was like, y'all 2 years in, y'all butterfly stage, it'll be cute or cheaper or whatever the case may be to live together. But it doesn't really seem like you either A, spent enough time over there with him, or I don't know what y'all had going on.
I mean, it could have been also a situation where he got comfortable. It's not necessarily because that's how he was living before. He could have just got comfortable and it's like, this bitch about to do this.
Shoot, I don't know. Yes, men do not care. Men think that we are slaves.
Right, like once you
like we supposed to cook, clean, and mop the floor and take care of the kids, and they supposed to wake up and eat,
okay,
and shit and fuck up and leave.
Get
that bread, get that head, then leave. But yeah, and what else she say that was
about his friends? I mean,
hold on, let me get to that part. Look, please. That's when me personally, we probably couldn't she's saying that started after they moved in together because his friends is always there. Them niggas will have to go or pussy will be cut off, period.
Listen, I don't mind saying, do y'all not have a home? Like, I don't even have to go through my man to be like, hey, can y'all leave? No, I'm gonna say it myself, but I'm gonna let y'all know. Why the fuck are y'all over here so goddamn much? And I'm gonna let y'all know how mad I am. I'm I'm not getting fucked. Like,
well, a bitch
no.
like me, I'm gonna actually make all your niggas feel uncomfortable. I'm gonna come out, hey, y'all don't wanna go home, cause I'm over here, I'm trying to suck dick, and y'all won't let me. Now I'm embarrassed him and y'all, make everybody feel weird because y'all won't go home, but that's what I would say if y'all wasn't here.
But then after the fact, ain't even gonna be no fucking or nothing.
I don't care, but I'll
Maybe not the same day.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow.
Right, okay, maybe not the same day, but
do all that.
the next day, like, y'all
But sometimes you gotta let niggas know, like, I'm trying to get fucked, but y'all won't leave. Like,
I mean,
I'm gonna just upfront tell his friends, like, stop. I mean, y'all gonna come over on Saturday?
and you already don't like them, so definitely, I don't know. Well, be nice about it, but don't be nice. Like, it's 7 days during the
firm.
week. If them niggas is over there 4 out of the 7 days, it's already too many days. Maybe you should try to, I guess that's my ain't shit advice, but my good shit advice is probably have a conversation with your boyfriend and figure out a way that y'all can find some balance of when his friends come over. Like, them niggas can only come over on Sunday. Every time I turn around and come over here, it's every other day. It's fucking Fritos in the couch and shit. It smells like fucking feet around this motherfucker. Cause you know Rick, his feet is fucked up. You know, I'll be all types of shit with niggas' friends. But maybe y'all could work something out as far as they only come over on Sundays. They stay in probably one area of the house, because you probably hate them because they probably just as trifling as him. Because if he leaving the toilet seat up and not you having to tell him to take the trash out, that means his friends is following suit. Because them niggas is over there.
Right.
Like, well, shit. Adding to the trash.
Doing this, so let me, I guess.
Right. Yeah, so that would be my word of advice.
I would definitely say, yeah, just have a conversation with him. Tell him you ain't Molly the maid. I don't want to clean up all the time. I'll be tired too. So
give him a timeline.
Right, give the boundaries.
That's very important. Like,
set up boundaries. Like,
I want to see some change in like 90 days.
We're going to clean up every Sunday together, but also during the week at night, we need to pick up behind ourselves.
Right.
So then when Sunday comes, Sunday is a deep cleaning day. Deep.
Listen,
so I'm in the tub scrubbing the walls.
Listen, whenever your friends is over, you cleaning up after them niggas.
Right.
You on your own. I ain't cleaning up.
Those ain't my friends. I don't even like them.
Yeah, I would definitely have a conversation with them. But you know what?
Y'all definitely need to have a conversation about the sex thing, because it could be more than just his friends.
But also, is she initiating sex or is it just him initiating?
Yeah,
it's like more that comes with.
I feel like
write us back, girl, and let us know some more details. We need to know, like, how much was y'all fucking before? Like, was it really the excitement thing?
It's not like, I feel like your sex.
I feel like you go. No,
I feel like when y'all not living together, y'all fucking more, and then once y'all start living together, at first, like, it's
I feel like
going
it's
down, but then after a while,
what is it
you'll
called?
be lucky.
Like an off and on. Like for maybe like this month or this couple of weeks, we like rabbits, and then like maybe the next 2 weeks or so, maybe it's like once a week or something. Like, I feel like it goes in spells. Like dry spells, but that's only like
I have
for me.
entanglements.
Like I'm not even gonna lie. It can't be
My
that long
advice
for
to you,
me.
girl: talk to his ass, and if he can't get his shit together, girl, break up with him.
All right. So. Oh wait, was that one? Okay, here's that one.
You see, my thing with that situation is like, I don't mind doing the cleaning and doing all of that stuff, or your friends being over or whatever. If I'm not working. But if I'm working, like, I don't want to come home to that. No. If you're paying all the bills, like, and we ain't doing no 50-50 shit.
I ain't trying to have 10 goddamn kids in the house. And when I say 10, I mean my kid, you, and your 8 other friends. I don't want to do that. So here's the next one. I have been with my boyfriend for 6 years now. He cheated on me in the first.
We got one more. Or is this the last?
No, this is the last one.
Last letter.
Yeah, this is the last one. I have been with my boyfriend for 6 years now. He cheated on me in the first year. He have been kind of distant lately, and we haven't been having sex as much. When he pulled up one day, oh yes, Miss Nikki. When he pulled up one day, I was in the house, but I can hear he was talking on the phone to some chick through his car speaker. I didn't say anything about it because it could have been nothing. But then it started to sit real heavy, so I decided to go through his phone. There wasn't anything in text messages, but on Instagram line. It's like notifications. But then drinking and reading. Fucking notifications. Calm down. Like, calm down on these notifications.
So baby.
Why the fuck you think you want to ask me to undo and redo? Okay. Okay, but then it started to sit real heavy, so I decided to go through his phone. There wasn't anything in his text messages, but on Instagram he was all in bitches' inboxes with the "Hey sweetheart." How should I approach him? I don't necessarily want to break up because I don't know if he actually cheated on me. I just don't like the way he is moving. Can you please help me? Help a bitch out. And her name is going to be Sharonda.
Y'all start, cause
girl, if you don't got trust, you don't got nothing.
Right.
The whole him pulling up, talking to a girl on the phone. I don't see how you had it in you to not say anything.
I would have been out that door like,
who the fuck?
Who are you talking to? Like, what is this?
Who's that? Who you talking to?
well, in regards to that, if you ain't ready to leave, you don't never say nothing about no other bitch.
You're right.
Point blank, period.
Nah, cause then that makes it. That's a path for them. Right, that's a path for them to keep on doing what they're doing because they.
Yeah, I may say something.
And you ain't slick. I'm gonna let you know you.
I might say something.
Okay.
And my ass might still stay, but still, I'm gonna say something.
Then what's the point of saying something?
So you know that I know. Like, nigga, you ain't slick.
I guess I've gotten to the point now in my grown lady age that I don't want to have an argument about some shit that I'm not really gonna get over it, but then like that's something like I ain't really with.
But I feel
that's like writing in a diary.
I feel like that the whole him being on the phone with the girl, like that's not a make or break thing to me.
Right, but that's why.
But then she also said she also did say she don't know if he's actually cheating.
Yeah, it's not a make or break thing, but I would have still said something. Girl, go through that nigga's phone.
She did. She did.
She said she's thinking.
But she went.
No, she said she went through his phone already. But she went through his phone, but there was nothing in the text, but it was something in the inboxes.
So that's
he was sliding in bitches' DMs.
Let me tell you, rule number 1 for me, ladies. Once you go to the phone, you might as well get prepared to break up. That's just the point blank period.
It just depends on what you find.
Yeah, I think it depends on what I.
Why are you going through the phone?
I mean, sometimes you can have some type of insecurity, as in like, say,
what's a nigga get me out my hookup like that? Oh, nigga, it's about to be time.
Really
I'm looking through the phone because I'm ready to break up.
If you feel like somebody's moving weird, like you know you're a man, so you feel like they moving weird or they didn't say something.
And my nigga should know that once I get to his phone, we gonna break up. Because that's one of them.
Maybe I just need to
privacy
know.
Thing. Well, I need to know.
I just need to know. I need to know for myself to calm me down. Like it's like writing it. That's just like her saying something to him. It's like writing in a diary. You getting it out. Like, yes, I'm going to say something to you. I don't give a fuck if it comes to an argument or not. Like, I need to say this to you so I can feel better about the situation. So I can get that off my chest and I can move on. So if we stand together, that's fine. If we breaking up, cool too. But I need to say something just so I can feel better about it. Like it's not nothing about being grown and
I don't want to argue. I typically
not even that. I don't want to feel better.
But if I don't know and I need clarity, I'm going through that phone.
Like if you want, you know your man, and if you feel something's off. Like sometimes you just want to know, like damn, like let me make sure I'm not tripping. I want to know so I may be tripping on him.
So we can break up.
So we on the same page, she not. But like, cause I'm like, sometimes I just want to know. Like I want to
know so I can break up. Once I get to that point, I'm already at the point where I don't trust you. And at that point, once he find out that she went through his phone, he ain't gonna trust her either. So y'all not about to work. So once you go to those levels, y'all might as well say, like, once you go to, my word of advice, ladies, y'all don't agree, but my word of, once you get to the point where you want to go through that nigga phone, break, whatever you find in these, I hope you found what you found so you can break up with him. Because if you not ready to break up with that nigga, you might as well keep your hurt feelings that you might have to yourself. Because
I see what you're saying, but it's easier said than done.
But it also depends because sometimes
that's very easy.
Sometimes
you gotta pick up your nigga phone.
No, leaving him is not. It's just not that easy sometimes.
Like, it's not that easy to leave somebody that you really love or you really fuck with. Especially if you've been with somebody for years. That shit is not easy.
I don't know. I think it comes a point where you gotta choose yourself. And if you feel like this nigga is making you so insecure, or got you in your brain that much to where you want to go through his phone to confirm whatever it is that you feeling, you need to break up.
Okay, so then if you don't find nothing, then what? You still breaking up?
Yeah, because now you crazy for real. Because once he finds out, he ain't never gonna leave nothing around you. You're not gonna have access to shit.
How will he find out you went through his phone? Though?
Right, unless you say something.
Well,
my whole
I'm saying
I don't believe in going through phones, but if you need clarity on some shit, go through it.
Right. I just
go through it if you want to break up.
No, even if you don't find it, if you need clarity and you don't find nothing at all, that eases you.
Right.
You feel better about the situation.
That's your peace of mind. Like, okay,
I'm not about to break up with him, even if I don't find anything. That just makes me feel better about our situation. Like, okay, I was tripping. Like, we can move on. There's different levels to this trust. I feel like there's levels of trust that people can break and you could come back from, and there's ones that just make your whole relationship.
I can agree with that, but I think at some point in time you got to do a reality check on yourself and figure out why you feeling so insecure. Cause that's a whole different ballgame.
But again, that's why I said when you feel like you know somebody, or you know somebody, you feel like they moving different and they're not saying anything, like, oh, what's wrong? Nothing. Oh, what's wrong? Nothing. What are you talking about? But you know the energy is off.
Yeah.
Like, you know certain stuff y'all not doing anymore is gonna make you wanna see what's up. Like, dang, is he really cheating on me? Like, let me go ahead and take a look real quick. Like, let me see what he been doing. You know when the energy's off.
Insecurity. Yeah,
right. But if you don't find anything, it's like, okay,
I'm
cool.
saying
If you
for
find
me,
something,
to me, just to me, it might be people that agree with me. Once a nigga got you thinking that much and so insecure in your shit, it's time to step away from that situation, or you need to really evaluate you about how you feeling about you being in this situation.
but how do you know that you need to evaluate you and you not tripping if you don't look?
Listen, with that, I think it depends. Like,
That's
if
what
you're constantly putting me through this shit, okay, now at this point I need to step back and evaluate myself. But if it's like one time, like a couple of times, I need to go through that phone. But if it's something that's constantly happening, okay,
Also based off of what she said, it's mad sneaky shit going on. So whatever you feeling is in your best interest to step and see what that nigga do in order to pursue you back, to figure out why the fuck you stepped on him. Because that will be more telling than going through his phone. Because she saying they ain't been fucking. She heard a bitch on the car speaker. She go through the Instagram, he writing bitches, but ain't no text messages in his phone. That's weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? So maybe my word in this particular situation, based off of the details that she gave, I would say you take a step back and see how that nigga approaches you. And if he not pursuing you or trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with you, break up with that nigga. Fuck that nigga.
I don't know.
I feel like I forgot about the Instagram thing.
Yeah,
that's
I would definitely.
You ain't got no text messages and you writing bitches.
Because she said she don't want to leave him. I feel like my advice to you is to say something to him. You don't have to come off on no rah. You can just come off and just be like, hey, like, stuff been real weird lately. He gonna ask what you talking about. And
I guess it's like, well, so if he tells you the truth and I've been fucking bitches and you saying you already don't want to leave him, you need to, I guess I would say, like, she needs to get prepared for if you tell her some shit that she might need to leave. Cause she might need to leave.
I'd rather him tell me. The guy.
But she needs to walk into that situation preparing to walk. Is what I'm saying. Cause he could tell her some shit that, cause I agree with what you're saying, but she needs to walk into this like, bitch, I might need to walk, cause he might tell me some shit that I'm not ready for.
Niggas don't tell the truth. He's not gonna tell.
I'm like, I ain't never met one guy that didn't say something to a female that he actually cheated without her presenting the evidence first.
Once again,
and then most of them still be caught up in shit and you present evidence and they still don't say they did it.
That's where it becomes, man, fuck that nigga, break up with him. And then if he come back, this shit maybe it's meant to be, and if not, fuck that nigga.
Well, Alex, what's your advice for Sharonda?
Shit, bitch, I don't fucking know. I have to. I think she should. I mean, she wants to say something to him. She just wants to know how she should approach him. Definitely say something. And if, Cause it's the talking to girls on Instagram, and then like what's the messages after that? Like what are you like? What are you?
It's the embarrassment, cause
that embarrassing.
Like you writing bitches talking about hey sweetheart, hey beautiful, like, and they not responding. Like damn, so now you out here looking all crazy and thirsty. Like got me looking out. Bitches looking at me like her thirsty ass nigga. Like no.
I would say something. I don't know. Like that's not. I don't know, like that ain't worth breaking up to me. Like
it's
if
not,
I know somebody for years and that shit's happening, that's not worth breaking up to me.
Right.
But I would say something to you, and then if it keeps happening after that, then yeah, it's slow.
Yeah.
Like okay, now
I didn't already the same reasons as to why you would say it's not worth breaking up for you is the same reason why I would say it's not worth bringing up.
I mean,
if you don't want to leave that nigga, I wouldn't say
right. So
build your case.
Because it may not happen again. Like, so I would rather say something with the possibility. No, I would like the possibility of him not doing it again. Like I would rather that than me holding in, not knowing if he's gonna keep on doing it or not.
I've seen from niggas and track records of niggas. Most times from what she's describing, he already on some sneaky shit. So with track records of niggas, he just gonna be more sneaky. That's why you don't say nothing until you got your case built. Don't say shit until you prepare.
I mean, you can always make up a whole like you can always make up like oh like somebody one of my friends said that you wrote her like. You can even say associate. Like, or my friend's friend said that you wrote her talk about, hey, sweetheart, you ain't gotta say I went through your Instagram.
I don't know.
And then the car speaker thing, you could bring that up front because you was right there in the house and the shit was on the speaker. But the Instagram thing, you don't have to say you went through his text message. You don't have to say none of that. You could just bring it up in an instance. Like, my friend's friend said that you was right there.
I ain't bringing up none of that shit until after I really build my case. Cause
that shows you right there if he lies.
Well, she know he's a liar. It's obvious he's a liar.
I mean, it never said that he lied about anything, but
deleting his text messages. Who deletes their text messages now?
I mean, it didn't say it was deleted. She just said that there wasn't no text situation like that.
Well, if there isn't any text messages there, I'm pretty sure she sent the text to the nigga. So if my text ain't even in there, you're deleting it.
No, I mean, like, we don't know if she deleted, if there was no text at all, or if she's just saying there was no text for any females.
True.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't think like there was no text from no female.
Right.
I don't know. Like
I think you should build your case before you say
I believe in second chances. I would say something off rip, and if the shit keep happening after that,
I believe in second chances.
If the shit keeps happening after you already said something, then like it's love.
Said something, don't do nothing for niggas. Actions make niggas move.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. If she would build her case and not say shit. Cause she's already said she don't want to walk. But there's no point of saying anything at all.
So she's not gonna say anything. She's gonna build a case and then she's finally gonna say something and leave instead of just off top.
Right.
Like, hey, I seen this and I'm not feeling it. If this shit gonna continue, I'm cool.
No, he needs to know you cool when you say something like. So at this point in time, there's been this, and this, and for that, I'm not fucking with you.
I don't think I have the patience to let all of that happen first. Like,
right.
I would have to say something. As soon as I heard him talking to a girl on the phone, I would have said something. I wouldn't have even waited to go through his phone. I can't. I don't know.
For me, it's just it don't make sense to say something if you're not gonna walk. Cause you heard the bitch on the phone. You said something. Now what? Now you ain't around the nigga. He's still talking to the bitch. Now what?
It's not a threat. It's a warning. Be careful with me.
Well, he already know he can talk to bitches because you let him know that you heard him, and he's still talking to that bitch, and now you don't know. So that's what I'm saying. As far as
he cheated on me in the first year. How long have they been together?
6.
Okay, but yeah, that's 6 years. It ain't easy to throw away 6 years like that. But I would definitely say something.
But at this point, how far in they are, if you not trying to walk, bitch, keep it to yourself. You're 6 years in. So if you don't, you want to continue down a path, and now y'all nitpicking and arguing about
it's not
shit.
even not a nitpick. We've been together for 6 years, so obviously you wanted to fuck with me for some reason for 6 years. So I'm going to let you know. I know this.
But he's already cheated on her.
Yeah,
in the first year
that she knows about.
Yeah.
True, but if everything was all good and copacetic,
so what I'm saying is she's already shown him that cheating is something that I can get over. So he know he could try her again.
But her thing is he's moving weird now. So after that
5
first
years
year,
later.
5 years
He's
later,
trying
he
her
is
again.
now moving. Right, so that's what I'm
So
saying.
she's already shown that she's not gonna walk if she gets cheated.
Leaving that nigga.
She's already
Let that nigga cheat in
She ain't
pieces.
saying that.
So that's all of our advice for today, and we will see you guys next week, same day, same time. Once again, you can find us at Full Disclosure Pod on Instagram, Full Disclosure Podcast on YouTube, and if you're here, then you know where to find us on YouTube. Call us at 614-349-1881. Leave a voicemail, ask us your questions, and we will answer them on the show. Our Twitter is also Full Dispod, and our Facebook is Full Disclosure Podcast. I'm your host, Jxmmi Kee, and we're out.